Hey, hey! Happy Friday. The Cuphead train rolls on. And for those of you who don't know what I'm referring to, me and the boys played a lot of Cuphead when I was on vacation in Minneapolis. So I figured what better time to break it out as a fleeting favorite. This, of course, though, is a new save. Those of you who are familiar with the game will see I'm just at the very beginning of the house bit. I imagine most people know what Cuphead is. The Dark Souls of weird cartoon art retro games. Just for the most part, it's boss fights. There's some platforming, and it's really hard. But since this is the beginning of the game, we were playing a bunch of it. I think I'm going to smash through these, and I'm not going to regret saying that, and everything is going to go perfectly. So, let's just get on our way to the root pack in Botanic Panic and see how many of these bosses we can smash out. I will probably, depending on how good or terribly it goes, do a few of these bosses, and then if I can find them, I think there's at least one of like the more platform focused, oh no, run and gun sections. I'll do at least one of those. So in this game, you only have 3 health, and that's it. And every hit takes up that health. So you got to be real careful. Oop, almost ran into that. The things that are pink, though, you can parry, like I did with some of those worms. And that gives you a little charge of your super move, which I'm going to go ahead and blast off right there and get hit. It seems... and die. It seems that I actually haven't unlocked the big ol' super move, which is what I was trying to use. But you can see bottom left under my health. Oof, that was terrible. To the right of my health, rather. These little playing cards stack up over time as I do damage, and I get a full one when I parry something. And I can blast off higher damage shots using that stuff. So this first phase is pretty easy. Shouldn't take any damage on that. Honestly, the second one either. And if I'm not spending all of my time trying to explain the basics of the game, hopefully I'll be able to finish this boss here in this shot. It's a fun little ditty. There is a shop you can go to. Do I have the dash? I do. That is very helpful, especially on this section with these homing carrots. And apparently with these little brain shots as well, whatever those are. Can I kill the carrots? Oh, that's cool. I really should be using... Oop, yeah. my super move, as it were. Ah, dang. Doesn't hit him down there. Because I had full... and there's no use sitting on it. I'm imagining this guy's getting pretty low. Probably going to take damage there again. I really should stop jumping in that corner like that. Come on, buddy. Where's your hitbox? As long as I don't... Ooh, don't know how I survived that, I'll be honest. I'm going to smash him out, don't worry. 100%. This time. This time's the charm. I'll pop out some of those during the earlier phases, just to get through it a little quicker. Because I will build them up over time. Easy peasy. Easy potatesy. Yeah, but it's quite a satisfying game. It's that cute mix of satisfying and frustrating, but especially with playing it LAN party style in Minneapolis. It was quite fun. So I had the itch to, oof, that was terrible, get up into it, so why not? I think more so than the carrots right now is the mind beams of death that are causing me issues. So it would be nice to hurry, ooh, peel off some of those carrots, as it were. Just so I have fewer things to dodge. There we go. And the dash at this point does not like work like a Dark Souls, where you have invulnerability frames. When you're doing it, there is an upgrade you can buy to do so. Yep. One more hit. I keep getting cornered. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Is that like one shot? Alright. It's only been 6 minutes. I don't feel as terrible. I'll be honest, I thought I was gonna one-shot this though. I guess I do have the increased difficulty of talking while doing this, but I'll get there. I'll get there here. I'm confident. As I've been confident literally this whole time. Hubris, one might call it. I think maybe I should just focus on burning him a little bit more. And then maybe only move at the last second before he fires those mind blasts if I can get away with it. I guess that's where taking down the carrots is terrible. Is a necessity. Maybe I should be using my blasty blast for the carrots. Yeah, I imagine those would one-shot him. And if they happen to damage him too, that'd be fine. He's got a small hitbox though, it's kind of annoying. Come on, buddy. There we go. Taking names. Can't really see it. That was the name of the achievement behind my body. Probably not a great grade, if we're being honest. I'm guessing a B. That seems to be the grade we always got. Oh, I had 2 health there? Maybe a little better. Okay, fine. So there you go. That's one down. And with their soul, because the story of this is like we gambled with the devil and now we have to be like his bounty hunters or something. Don't remember if I did this one. Oop. Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know if I beat this one. These guys explode. Probably better to shoot them before I find out. And then they switch places here, kind of. Okay. I feel like we're being fairly competent right now. I don't remember the last phase. I believe there are 3. Man, the animation's just so cool. Which, of course, everybody knows about this game. Slot machine. Am I damaging him? Doesn't feel like it. There was really no reason to parry that, I don't think. Ooh. I jumped right into that. Always be shooting. Ugh. Even if you feel like you're not aiming at it. Actively. Usually the blasts get through to the boss one way or the other. Okay, I feel like I can do that one here, in not too long an order. I took way more damage. Shouldn't have jumped there, but I got away with it. Took way more damage on those little flamey boys than I should have. Yeah. Ooh. Thought I was going to take damage on that. No, this boy's going to dash. Make me panic. This phase feels fairly easy. Because even if you turn around, you're still shooting the frog on the left. Okay. Should be able to get to the last one here again. Now we got more of an idea of what we are going to expect. Just gotta jump over our friend. Ooh, wrong button, but I guess it kind of worked. Yeet. What do we got? Okay, I don't think we got that one last time. Ooh, bouncy balls. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible. That's kind of the thing with this game and any boss rush type of thing. You kind of got to learn the mechanics and patterns, and once you get those down, that's really the name of the game. And that did not go well. Shouldn't have been looking at the camera. Alright, let's just go ahead and restart, huh? Oh, man. I feel like those bouncy balls are one of the harder ones we could have randomed into. But if we get it again, we'll see if our increased knowledge of it helps out. Unfortunately, we'll be going in with one less health. At least. Assuming we get there. Which we should.
Because I'm a pro gamer, guys. I make YouTube videos, huh?
Don't know who this character is. That should be it. That guy on the right's freaking out. Jump. Oh my god. Alright, well. Can't take any hits here. Boop. What do we got? Alright, that's the one with the fire. Up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Well, come on now. I feel like I got around that one. Again, I should not have jumped on that one. Basically, with that, I just like to duck unless he's doing the one on the very bottom. But with that pattern, apparently I can get away with it. And interestingly enough, this is kind of a timely video. Unintentional. Wow. That one was dangerous. In that they just released the Cuphead TV show on Netflix. Which, to me doesn't look anything like this art style, sadly. I guess it's probably just because they took away the film grain. I mean, I haven't watched it. I've just seen, like, screenshots. Okay, what do we got? Is that the bouncy balls? No, that's jump one. That's okay. feel like I should be going piss. Every 2. Whoo! Felt like I almost lost that one again. Here we go. So we gotta make it basically through 2 of those last slot machine ones, I think. Alright. Punch Frog is up. Punch Frog is down. I guess they're both Punch Frogs. They both have boxing gloves. Come on. There we go. Get him. I don't know if between animations there, if I'm still doing damage to the overall health pool. I would assume I am. Because most of these bosses work in, like, hard phases, it feels like. But these guys, you can keep damaging them in between their little transitions. Like now. Alright. Full health. Last phase. Let's do it. Oh, come on. I really... Ooh. Should use some of my big old blasts. I hold on to those for too long for no reason. And then use it for no reason when he's immune. But we got 2 hits. Probably only need to do one more time. Let's fire one off. Ooh, God. Wait for it to end, maybe? Ah, crap. Alright. What we got? Oh, no, bouncy balls. Fire it off. Oh, yay. Don't have to worry about it. There you go. Alright, 2 bosses down and about 15 minutes of actually trying. I'd say that's not bad. Didn't parry anything that time. See, that's the best braid you can get. Hey, Sonny, this is the best braid you can get. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the mausoleum, just for the heck of it. This is... Is that guy gonna give me money? He's not gonna give me money. This is another type that shows up every now and then. It's pretty unique. Rather than actually fighting anything, all you have to do is defend this little urn from these little ghost demons by jumping and timing your pick. By not doing that. By jumping and timing your parry with being on them. Otherwise, if you didn't, you would take damage, and if they reach this little urn, then you lose, as you saw there. So it's just like a little parry challenge, which is a fun thing, just kind of mix up the other modes. The main mode of being kind of the boss fights, and then the more traditional type platformer things. Which I think we'll get to one of those platformers here after this one. And you can change, or chain rather, your parries to some extent. There is a cooldown, you can't just like infinitely parry, but you have seen a couple of times there I was able to go from one to the other without touching the ground. And there you go. That's the mausoleum, and we get this little lady, and I'm sure she thanks us for something. Giving me something. There you go. Oh, unlocked a new super. So that's how I get that thing. So now... Super. I can use a big old... Samus beam. If I have a full charge on all my stuff. On those cards, rather than just doing those little one-shots. But let's go ahead and go to the first run and gun, which are these little dots. Forest Follies. Here goes. So this one is like a little side scroller business, and instead of a big boss, they got just like these little kind of more normal strength enemies. There are these coins that you can get to spend in the shop, which you can get various upgrades and customization things. Not so much visual customization, but you can get like build customization things for changing how your little finger gun works and stuff. There are kind of two ways you can do these levels. You can do it like I'm doing it a bit right now, a little bit more slowly and taking out the enemies you can take out anyway. Or you can kind of just try and run. Like, we'll transition into here and just see how well that goes. Parry off of that to get another coin. Gonna have to kill this guy. Ooh, got a little sandwich there by Acorn Man and that fallen flower, but let's see how quickly we might be able to try and evade these friends and get back to where we were. Ooh, went a little farther than I wanted to on that dash. So going full bore with just running past everything is a little dangerous. You do get the benefit of obviously making more immediate progress. But of course, there are more things to impede that progress, theoretically. And there are more things for you to just run into for no reason. Like I did several times there. And sometimes you know you're just boned. Alright, maybe a little slower. Probably find a happy medium. No, that was lovely, wasn't it? You can hold R1 or whatever your right bumper might be to lock yourself in place, which can kind of be helpful in some situations, more so on the boss fights than these levels. But any tool in your arsenal for positioning is probably a good thing. As this game all about dodging and such. Or just doing this. Just freaking out on a platform for no reason. And this game tends to have that thing where you do well on your first attempt, and then every other attempt after until you beat it is worse. Is that a thing anybody else finds? I feel like that happens to me in games. Yeesh. Come on, buddy. Get dead, please. To some extent, it's just because you think about it too much. Never think. There is no think. There's only do. There's only Cuphead. Boop. This guy, I feel like, is maybe good to take out. Can I hit the guy from here? Not really. Alright. Is this where we got... Woo! Almost. Big killer. And this guy was here. Give me that. Run past these boys. Ah, and the acorn maker. Everybody's favorite guy. Ooh. You tried to get me there, but I won't have it. That blue thing's definitely gonna respawn before I get a chance to actually jump. Yep! Yep! Nice. Nice. I think I got all the coins on this level, which I don't normally do. Alright! Bravo! Bravissimo. How we doing? Get some coins? Okay, we took damage. That's pretty good though. B+? Hey! Not bad, baby cakes. Alright, now we have 8 coins. So let's go to El Chaperino. Pork Rinds Emporium. Welcome. So these are some of the upgrades you can get. This thing is basically auto-aim. Your shots track onto things, but it does less damage. You can get an extra hit point, but do less damage. You can kind of get a shotgun blast. This thing, I feel like, is really good. That is the upgrade to the dash I was talking about that makes you kind of invincible during it, and this thing's kind of like a boomerang boy. Let's just go with the tracking shots, because I feel like they might be helpful with me trying to talk. And that way I can show you some of the different stuff you can get. Oh, that's the other shot. You can get 2 shots, so I guess theoretically it doesn't really matter how I have them on. Right now I've got the tracking one set as the default, and then the other one I've been using the rest of this time, just the standard one, as kind of my alternate. And then I can equip my smoke bomb, and off we go. Let's see if I can find another boss. Is this fish one, or is she just a lady? I don't think she was a boss. Yeah. Oh, these things met up, though. Where am I going? Hello? I'm lost in Cuphead? Were you a boss? No. Did that. This guy was just talking to me about being mean. Am I supposed to be able to get up here? What? What? How am I lost in Cuphead? Is this a boss? Oh, okay. It blended in with the other trees. Okay. This one I definitely did not do. So you can see I've now got like the little tracking shot on, and my dash functions a little differently. In that I disappear, so it's kind of harder for me to see myself. But if I time the distance right, I am invincible during the dash. So that is nice. Also, I'm going to switch weapons to the regular shot because it's being... I feel like I went through that. Being annoying, telling me to switch constantly. What does this guy do? Okay. So I definitely took more damage on the first phase than I should have. Ooh, but I feel like this dash is pretty good for this boss, it feels like. And really, I can just focus completely on... Ooh, that little squish. Wouldn't have been able to get out of that without the dash, though. I can really focus just completely on the dodging, which makes it all the more terrible when I fail, because obviously my shots are doing their own thing. I could, at any point, switch to this one to do slightly more damage. In situations where I think maybe I can even parry those question marks. I should consider trying that, because I'm probably not going to do it right on this attempt, if we're being honest. And I feel like I cut myself off mid-sentence again, but I don't exactly remember what that sentence might have been. Yeah. So, rip to that sentence. You can definitely feel the lack... I wonder if I can duck under those. The lack of damage, though. from my tracking shot, unfortunately. So I may want to consider going to this one a little bit more often if I can get away with it. Oh my god. I'm gonna retry after that. That was terrible. I think if I can get through that second phase without any damage, I can one-shot the last part. Do I know why? No. Good lord. But that sounds correct to me. Is this the dodge button? Is this also dodge? I feel like there was a secondary dodge button. Doesn't look like it. The way I'm holding the controller... Terrible. I don't want to restart on that one, though. Won't make you keep watching quite the same thing over and... Okay, I lied. The way I'm holding the controller with the dodge button is very odd right now. Like a weird crab claw. Oh my god. Stop getting worse, boy. Alright, I'm gonna go with this shot just to switch things up. Terrible. Terrible, awful, terrible, hate it. How many of those does he do? Like 4? Yeah. Definitely more than 4. I'm gonna try and parry these. Well, I got one of them. Seems like for the most part, the tracking shots are gonna be better for them bouncing, just because I'm not gonna be able to hit him reliably without it. And then when he's doing punch mode, I can... Alright, seems like I can't do all those in one go. Hopefully here I can get my super in a second. There we go. Once he goes to punch the next time. Dang. If I'm not doing that, I should be able to show you the big old charge beam of death. Here we go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh. It does give you invincibility for a period of time. But apparently that that period ran out and I was still in his fist. I have not yet figured out how to see the second phase punch coming. And if... Should have been on the other shot for that. If I get trapped, how do I avoid it? I should duck. That's what I should do. I even said that before, and I forgot. Duck. There you go. There's your problem. Alright. This phase is a piece of cake now, officially. Now that I've learned the game. Oof. Hate it when he bounces back like that. Alright, come on, goo boy. I like this guy, though. He's cute. And he did the exact same thing I just died to. Seems like the more I face him, the easier my shots track onto him, though. Ooh! I went for the second one. Ouch. Must feel like the shotgun one would have been pretty good for this one, too. Ugh. I was facing the wrong way when I crouched. I tried to turn around, but I did not do it well enough. My head got back in his punch range. Terrible, terrible, hated, terrible. Come on, Cuphead, here we go. No damage to the boss, yo. Which, I mean, the final phase, yo. Woo! Woo! Wiener. That no damage thing sure worked out great, didn't it? Oh my god. The panic. Was doing nothing to assail me, and I charge into him. Ooh. Seems like keeping in the middle might be a better tactic against this first phase. The edges tend to cause problems, it seems. Maybe even with the second phase. Maybe just go back and forth best I can, rather than taking the whole screen. So far, so good. Didn't mean to switch off my trackers there. Wrong button. Get off of it! Oh my god. The wrong button cost me 2 health. I do have my super move. Guess I gotta aim up for this one. Or just switch to the tracker. That's actually great for this. Well, this might make it a piece of cake. Go ahead and use my blast. Oh! Almost cost me my life. There you go! I did one-shot the last phase, it just took a while. Yeah, the tracker helped with that. Okay, only 1:29, that's how long it took, right? Better than a C. Okay, there we go. Goopy Le Grande. I feel like that one was one of the ones I had less familiarity with. What is this? There are some of these levels, like this one, where you are in an airplane. So that also switches it up a little bit. I guess that was just the airplane tutorial. This one, we're in an airplane. And with that, you can do this little shrink ability, and you go faster. Ha! You can go faster. Ha! And you're harder to hit, but your bullets are not as... oh, okay. Not as powerful, and they don't go as far. Oops. Not doing great on this one. Doing terribly on this one. Doing terribly. Alright. Oops. So it's on the plane levels, apparently, that, since you're always moving, right bumper does the shrink. That's what I was thinking of as the alternate dash button. Is that when she... That's when she does her little thing. Really should just keep my eyes on the prize here. The summons don't seem to be that dangerous. Just make sure I'm watching the main boss. What is that, though? Nothing good, I'm sure. I'm not doing a great job of... Oop, she's coming. Great job of... I don't know if that does damage on the way back. Aiming at her, but... I feel like staying mobile, and this might be helpful. So I'm just letting... Ran into that. The damage ticked down as she just kind of runs into my junk. There is also a unique... How far did we get? Pretty good. Super move for the plane levels that I can show you once I get my brain going. I don't like the bull. I don't like the bull, and I don't like the arrow man. The other one seemed okay. At least the bull's big, so he's easy to hit. Yep, knew that was happening before it happened. Tried to go small to get around that. That was just bad. Now go. Terrible. So let me just get one of my little cards here. Once she comes back. So you can do this kind of mini super move that I just did, which was like that little spin and little rocket if you have one card, and you can use that up to as many cards as you have. But if you get it full, crap, which I think I need 2 more now, you can do some extra special business, like the little weird milk beam I had before. So let's try it here. It can turn into a big old bomb, which you can then pilot back and forth and do a lot of burst damage there. Ooh, there's a lot of boys though. Be careful we don't take any damage from the summons, because we are down to 1 health. Dodge one direction and out the other for that tornado. And I think we should hopefully get to the last phase here soon. Yes. Where she turns into a creepy moon. And I'm sure it does other things. Oy. Summons UFOs and stars of death. Not bad. Not bad. I think if we can get there again with more than 1 health, that's just always the dream, isn't it? I think we can knock that one out. It's not a great start. Not a great start. I do like in this game, though, and I feel like it's necessary for this type of thing. Terrible. How quickly you can retry. It's obviously not a demanding game in terms of performance, so you would hope that would be the case, but with something that often requires some learning and repetition of the same level, even more so than what I've been experiencing, it's definitely a good thing to be able to get right back into the action, not have to have a long load time. Or, ooh, can't believe I got out of that, and then I got hit by the one tiny pebble from the summon man. The hubris is real. I looked up when we were playing this in Minneapolis, like the speed run for Cuphead, 23 minutes for all the bosses. Didn't realize that that arrow had collision to it, but I mean, it's Cuphead. Everything does, so I should have expected that. Whoo, yeah, I got myself in a right pickle there. So I've already been going for probably 40 minutes of real gameplay. So that's how good I am compared to the real boys. That's okay. I don't need to be a real boy. I can be I can be Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. Uh-huh. It's more Mickey Mouse, but that fits with the Cuphead thing. Because the bottom of Cuphead is definitely just Mickey Mouse. What you got? What you got, baby? Got a tornado for me? I ain't scared of your nados. What you got now? Got a Cupid for me? I am scared of your Cupids, if we're being honest. Terrible. Terrible! Ugh. Gotta stay on the move. Terrible again. I think on Cupid time, that guy's definitely not Cupid, but it seems like staying closer to this front might be the play. The only problem with that is just the immediate fire from those stars. But if you avoid that, they seem to have trouble tracking on you that far when they pass you by. Ain't no lie, baby, pass you by. Bye-bye. Yay. Couldn't commit to a direction there, and I panicked. And it cost me some HP. This guy is the hardest, I feel, that I've come across as of yet. Man. I feel like that's harder than the last phase. Why do I keep getting hit by that first ha? It's like every time I restart after a real run, I get hit by that thing. Oof. That wasn't even in a projectile. Not one of note, anyway. Wish I had the tracking thing. Wish I had the tracking thing on this level. But the plane levels you do not get, unless it comes later, but I don't think that's a thing. You do not get any upgrades for. Which is fine, you don't play too many of these. Just trying to play it a bit safe. No unnecessary damage. No happy little damage. Woo! Shrunk out of that one, baby. I like this lady. She seems like she'd be fun to hang out with. That's bad. The tornado and the other thing definitely pinched me in there. You know what? Ooh, who are these ladies? Okay. This isn't Starman. It seemed like that was way easier than Starman. If I don't win now, give me them all the time. Aha! This should be it. Oh, soon. There we go. All right, we got full super going into the final phase here. Let's get her done, baby. Ah, that was terrible. Let's use it here. Ah. Unfortunately, I burned it on getting hit by the UFO. But that's okay. May still have done some splash damage to her there, not sure. Alrighty. You love to see it. C-. It's getting worse. It's getting worse, baby. Okay. Hildeberg. Yeesh. Alright. I thought that might have been the last one, but it looks like there's one more boss. Given that this has almost been going an hour, though, I'm pretty sure you get the gist of it, so I'm probably going to call it there. I feel like I did pretty good. Maybe a little slower start than I thought, but burned through four bosses there in the running gun. Not bad. I like the animation. It's very good. Very cute. The handcraftedness reminds me of Stardew somehow. But anyway, I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday for a Bygones TBD. Ironically, this could kind of fit into a Bygones, just with their style. But it also came out in probably like 2018, so that wouldn't make any sense. And remember, you can just go like this with me. It's like I'm giving you a nice little hug.